Hello and welcome. A little earlier than I'd planned to, but you know, decided to play some games because it's just way too hot right now. So we're gonna create a new character, and we're just gonna hate our lives and do an assassin. We need a name for the assassin. I ain't gotten that far yet. Should probably think of something. Probably be a good idea. Pitching Official, Aggravate, and Kaya Freeze in Spiral Abyss. Interesting. Well, I don't have a name yet, so I need to come up with something. I was trying to decide if I want to do Radiant Silvergun or D2R, and D2R won out, so that's where we're at. Let's see, for name. A name. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be spelled, but it's fine. That's what we got.
Good day.
Alright, so we're hardcore, we're set to 8. I need to redo that, save and exit. I forgot to start to gotta hold it. Forgot to Sarah as hardcore. Yes. Yes, we know. If she dies, she dies. That's the end of it. Sadly. Might as well set it to 8 and hope we don't die. Alright, so we've got a bunch of stuff in the stash that we could utilize, including a key. I don't really have anything at the moment. So the plan is to do a trap sin. Now, unfortunately, Trapsin actually will not get through the whole game, and there's not a whole lot of mods for this one right now. So, you know, the other characters we've been playing, they have a mod to make them essentially better. A rebalancing to make them able to get through the whole game. There has not been one for the Assassin yet, so we're going to see how this works out for us. Now, the Assassin does start off very strong physically. It does not do super great with traps. And the reason for that is the traps cost we don't need keys. They cost a ton of mana. I have to decide, like, what am I going to do? Like, do I just want to go all in with traps here, or do I want to do like some shadow disciplines? Oh, I imagine they'll do some fun stuff with that when they get rebalance. Like martial arts can be great. Like we could do, man, I don't really feel like this can do a whole lot for me. Like, so one of the strongest builds in the game is actually a martial arts sin. I'm not gonna do that. Just straight up not gonna do that because it requires dual rune word claws, so I mean you get that very late game in hell. Like, that's not what we're doing. And keep in mind, we are on players 8, so we could very easily die.
So dark. Perfect.
Exactly, you could just sneak right up. If I could find another Katara, that'd be good. I guess I could just go buy one, actually. Okay, let's get rid of the shaman, though. Grab some potions, because we're going to need all the potions we can get. So, I was going to do a paladin. And I guess I still could. There's nothing that stops me from doing so, from playing multiple characters. I really just kind of want to try the traps in a little bit, you know. Because the Paladin does have the rebalance, so it could be really fun to do, you know, a Blessed Hammer or Fist of the Heavens build. A Odin. I mean, we'd do a whole lot better than this Trapson's going to, but yeah, we're going to play around with this for now. Let's grab all the scrolls. See, the downside is, like, the cost goes up, too. We don't have a whole lot of mana, so it gets very expensive very quickly. And you have that jerk. Case in point. Don't bring him back. We need him to stay dead, sir. Kind of tempted to go back and just start the paladin. I don't know what I should do. I just want to play all the characters. Oh, we need mana. Also, mana regeneration is so slow. Damage culted armor. It's not bounty. It's not the swifter, quicker picker-upper. I know D2R is not exactly the most popular thing to stream, but I probably should open Genshin real quick just to spend some resin, but meh. Because it's probably at 160 by now. Quilted armor. No sockets.
Not enough money.
Like, we do more damage just hitting things. The only, like, plus size, it does have a bit of a radius, so it does do damage in a larger area, but besides that. Ooh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna be playing a melee character. I could get the, splash damage mod going. That'd be kind of fun. That way we can, like, effectively kill things. Yeah, we're gonna need this. Let's see, what do we get? We got garbage. Cool. That will fund our need for another guitar.
Hi there. I'm Charcy, the blacksmith here in camp. It's good to see some strong adventurers around here. Many of our sisters fought bravely against Diablo when he first attacked the town of Tristram. They came back to us true veterans.
See, that would be so much better. Can I get 33? I cannot.
Good day.
Good day. Yeah, so just give me that one. Yes. Alright, now we do even more damage. Let's get rid of you. Now we can't block. I mean, I could make it to where I could, but I need a skill point for that. I don't have any. Is it... I mean... What level is it that we get the better trap? Level 12? We get Wake of Fire, where we can actually damage things. For the moment, we're just gonna have some fun poking things with the guitars. Like, she does not do a good job attacking things with both of them, does she? That's fine. Oh, he actually... No. There he goes. He died from it now. I'll say, he actually died from it. Then he did. Oh, man. It is so hot out today, though. So, during the break, I went ahead and recorded and washed my car because I was asked to do a sponsored video on a foam foam cannon for a pressure washer, which works out fine because mine was actually starting to die, and this one works pretty well. So I've been waiting for it to come in to wash the car. It came in today, so I did that real quick, record that video. Still need to edit it, of course. Maybe tomorrow during the break I'll edit.
I need money.
There we are.
Enough mana.
That worked pretty well. Just enough mana for it. Put that on because we're gonna need it for this. How do I want to do this? If we get all of you just... Oh, God, don't do that.
Not enough mana.
Get all of you right here.
I need mana.
Oh, we ran out of mana. We're gonna die. Perfect timing. Alright, that went moderately terribly actually, but it's fine. We only almost died a couple of times. The question is, do we think Shockweb would last longer? Not too sure. Oh. Alright, it's officially stronger than my main attack. Now let's grab the light healing potion. One monster left. Where is it? Must be up there. Where is this last monster? Must be a fallen that got revived somewhere. Ad break? Well, that's just rude. Oh, crack guitar. Not what we need. There it is. Boop. There we go. He got revived.
Test is done.
1 to strength. Oh yeah. What level are we? Oh, we are level 6. Okay. We can grab some stuff out of storage then.
Welcome.
To help us. Apparently I didn't have a soul rune for that. Oh, come on. I like how I just have multiple staffs for insights. Anyway. We could go full Saigons, but we don't really need that. Gorewalk is in a couple levels, though those are ethereal, so they're going to probably die quickly. Snake Cord is level 12. Another... so many items for just that one purpose. This is probably the lower level stuff. Level 10. Eh. Might as well do that. 26. Don't really need that. That's not what I thought it was. Double tier. I don't know. Wow. 40 mana after each kill. That's why I kept that. We can get 40 cold resist. Ooh. That's only level 3? Knockback lightning resist 60. That is insane. Of course, we do that, we can't use... You know, that'd be really good on a paladin. Though he's not even gonna need it. He'll just kill everything in one hit. 60 lightning resist. That's just insane. Okay, we got faster cast rate, which is fine. I don't really need that. Lots of faster cast rate. Oh, that's going to be higher level stuff. All right. Ah, Twisted Essence of Suffering. Beautiful. 7 to 20, a little bit more damage. Oh, just one shot the quill rat, huh? All right, cool. We'll go with that. We got the knockback. I mean, ideally, we just start using traps. Yeah, like knockback is a very weird thing to have because it tends to do more harm than good. Alright, let's hit that dude. Now, of course, when we go to... If you find Bishy Bosh, it's not going to be ideal. Ow. Alright, well, let's just kill everything here. So, Scepters are actually really good for just doing damage to things. Oh, we're going to heal that off now. He is taking very little damage. Jeez.
Not enough mana.
Of course, I don't have enough strength for it, but minor detail. Yeah, I think we're actually going to put this back in the stash and just use our double guitars. It's not really that much damage. However, level 25. Wait, I have 2 of them? Man, I didn't realize I had 2. That'd probably honestly be better, because if I smack things and it dies, it's, you know, a win. I get the 4 mana. Viscertaunt. No. Oh, I guess we'll just keep doing this. Just keep it going. Back to Cold Plains. Because we're gonna die. Like, I just really wish traps gave some sort of mana on kill. Because, like, we're still killing things. Give me the mana, man. Grab the light mana potion. I honestly don't think I could kill Bloodraven currently. That's a lot of you. That is a lot of you. Oh, well, so much for potions there, huh? Wasted them, but I didn't see where my experience bar was. Should have paid attention to that before using those.
Not enough mana.
What I really need are a lot of sapphires. Instead, I get other things. I get diamonds. We don't need diamonds. What I think I'll do... Oh, no.
I need mana.
I'm sure you do.
Not enough mana.
Alright, let's poke you. I need to look at the splash damage mod. Players set to 1. The burial grounds, perfect. This way we actually stand a chance.
Whose handiwork lies buried here?
Alright, heal up. We've got 2 potions. Very well. 5,000 for that. Ooh. 6 to 11. I mean, like, it's just such an increase in damage. Just get rid of both of them. We'll just whack things with a scepter then. Oh yeah, players 1, they die a whole lot quicker. That's right. It's just so rare that I play at players 1 in normal at least. Alright, where is she? She's very hard to hit with traps. Because she runs. But that gets rid of everyone around her, which is kind of nice. Alright. That didn't go too badly. Players back to 8. We can get the targe. A targe. And a Karen targe. Akaran. Alright. Kasha, give me a mercenary. What'd you give me? You gave me fire.
Greetings.
No, we don't do fire. Give me ice. Ice is mo better. Now, I want this to give to her, and now she is a god.
Good use.
That's garbage, and 48. Beautiful. It's got 4. So I guess 4 uses it is. To the crypt. Ooh, an amulet. Boots, okay. We talking. Garbage, cool, cool. Okay. Also garbage, but better than nothing, so... Definitely need to look into the splash damage mod for a melee character, because that is just... It's not good, man. Like, if you don't have a way to hit multiple enemies, it just does not go well anymore. We'll just kind of keep on going a little bit. And in about half an hour, we'll swap over to Genshin for the 6 p.m. stream. I just figured I'd play a little bit of games in the meantime, just to enjoy it. You know. And plus, we get a little runtime in the on the stream as well. Because longer streams get promoted more. Yay! That's how how it works, sadly. I'm not too sure what I will do with Genshin today. It's like I don't really need to do any weekly stuff. I mean, I'll do it regardless, but the battle pass is maxed out, so there's no real benefit there. How's it going, man?
Not enough.
Ah, perfect timing there. Let's make that a little bit stronger because you're hurting me. There we go. Hey, we got a cap now. Alright, grab that scroll of identify because we need it. We're level 8. We're getting there. Once we hit level 12, we can actually kill things on a more regular basis. Which would be good. That's not what I wanted you to do. I want you to put it on. Wrong button. Alright, let's see if we can kill you guys before you kill me.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, close enough. We didn't die, so that's what matters. Okay, we need mana potions. We need... Might as well use that. Got a bunch of stuff. I'll take that sash because I need that. Still amazes me how true to the original game. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. 1-to-1 recreation. I can't talk apparently. Now I have a couple of mods just on there to make life a little bit better, but it's literally you can just hit. That's not the button. You can literally go back to good old regular graphics with the press of a button. So literally just a 1-to-1 recreation, which is amazing. Like, I could not ask for more from a remake. Like, literally just remake the game and we will be happy. And someone's like, you know, I think when they tell us that they want us to just remake the game, they mean they just want us to remake it, make it look pretty. Someone listened. They never listen. Now, the asterisk that comes along with it is there are now updates happening to the game. Though, it's really funny. They just announced 2.7.3 coming out, right? It's coming out in 4 days? 3 days? Whatever Thursday is. It's coming on Thursday. And the only change they're making for 2.7.3 is Koreans can now play the game at 19 instead of, I would assume, 21. That's it. That's the only change. It gives me a good chuckle. Like, that is a hell of a change log, my dude. Not sure if I would even consider that change the game itself, right? Like, at that point, why even open your mouth? It's like, yeah, 2.73 is coming, and we'll see you then. Like, you don't have to tell us that changes are happening, because really, unless I am in Korea, I don't need to know. So just put that on like the Korean side. If they have a Korean IP, like, hey, you get this information. Otherwise, no, you don't even have to tell me, man. Like, we know you guys farm that information, so don't even try to say that you don't know where I'm connecting at. Because that's a lie. Right? Like, yeah, if I'm in Korea and my age is under 21, let me know or something, you know. Because again, they have all that info. Short staff. Yeah, that one might actually sell for something. What do we got? We got 2 to strength. Not really needed, but we'll take it. I mean, I am pretty old, so. Like, I'm old enough now to where I just wake up in pain sometimes. Like, if I sleep wrong, my day is ruined. Like, it's always funny when you get to that point in life, like when you're, you know, when you're like 16, 17, like you would sleep upside down in a chair. You didn't care. Ow. Ow. Oh God. We're about to die. Don't do it. Get mana. Don't die. Woo. Okay. And then once you get a little older, like mid-20s, like, man, maybe I should ditch the futon. You hit 30, you're like, oh man, I need like extra layers of foam on this bed. And then you start to hit, you know, closer to 35 like I am. You're like, man, I just looked at the bed wrong and now I'm in pain. That's not cool. No, it's not too bad. I blame a lot of it on gymnastics. Like that probably did a number to my body when I was younger. Two more levels before we get one of the best traps for, well, normal at least. Okay, there's where I need to be. Pop that dude with a scepter. Like my dumb self used to jump off 30-foot, I don't know, 30-foot structures, so we'll call them. Wasn't really a building. But that really hurts when you get older, if you're wondering. Does a little bit of damage to the knees, I'm sure. Poison. Yeah. Yep. On the solid ground. So I was a self-trained gymnast. I was never taught by anyone. Taught myself at the local park in my backyard. So I never had like a spring floor or anything to cushion the blows. No, I had ground. I mean, I never said I was the brightest crown on the tool shed, man. Like I'd regularly do backflips off things that are about 12 feet high. I used to, yeah. Not so much anymore. But I can still flip around. So last year on my channel for my birthday, June 5th, I posted a nice little short, 34 still able to do backflips. Guess what we're going to get this year on June 5th? 35 still able to do backflips. I might do a round off back handspring backflip just to show off. And then feel every bone in my body feel like it's gonna break. We will take that. That's far better. 1 to energy, sure. Like, it used to be, I would just wake up and be able to do flips. And now, like, if I don't stretch properly, I'm in pain for a few days. Alright, good timing. We didn't die, so I'll take it. Like, I can still just walk outside and flip. It just hurts now. That's all. Yeah, minor detail. I know how that is. I dislocated a rib sneezing. And like, it hurt to breathe heavy. It hurt to cough, hurt to sneeze, hurt to just kind of move the wrong way. I put up with this for like 2 months, right? Finally, I was like, okay, screw it. We're going to a chiropractor because something's going on. I get there and like, well, what's going on? I'm like, it really hurts when I do pretty much anything. They're like, all right, so he's kind of poking around. I was like, yeah, I could imagine it would. I was like, why? What's up? He's like, you just have a rib sticking out. It's not in the socket like it's supposed to be. I'm like, well, can you fix that? He's like, yeah. And he poked it back in the spot. He's like, just heads up, this is gonna hurt a lot. Fine, do it. And it did. It was a ton of pain for like 2 seconds, and then so much relief. Felt so good after that. I don't want to get anywhere near that group. But yeah, did that by sneezing. Wow. Alright, we should no longer die.
I need money.
However, that takes so much mana. You now see why I wanted to hit level 12.
Not enough money. Not enough money.
All the loot games. Pretty much. Yeah, I was trying to decide if I wanted to do Radiant Silver Gun or this, and I chose Yellow 2 just because I was like, well, I only have an hour. That's not a whole lot of practice time. I figure it's going to take me at least an hour to get warmed up again, you know?
I need money.
So maybe tomorrow we'll do Neo and then Radiant Silver Gun. I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours to Neo, then Silver Gun, and then that'll be all for tomorrow because I do need to edit at some point. I'm gonna die if I don't do that. Okay. But I need to figure out how on the shield. I should grab that. I need to figure out on Twitch and YouTube how to like break up my streams into separate things. Well, I guess more so YouTube. Twitch doesn't really matter. I just changed the title of the game. But make to where it's a separate entity, if that makes sense. And I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Ow. Well, don't know what I just picked up. Need all the potions. Don't hit me. Let's run away. There we go. Alright, so that wasn't the right way. It is 5:36, so I have a little bit of time. One to strength, don't really need that. Oh, come on, eyeball. Yeah, I would say that the sneezing to dislocating rib was probably the worst thing I've done in a long time. Because that was, oh god, it's been 3 years since I did that. I was thinking about maybe going to, there's a place near me called Sky Zone. It's a trampoline park. I was thinking about maybe going there and enjoying some time there, but they get really upset with me when I go because they don't like it when you do flips, especially in a row or like if you spin with them. Like, hey, could you not do that? I'm like, well, that's like half the fun of being out on a trampoline, man. Okay, so mana cost doesn't go up. That's good. At one point, one of my exes used to work there, and she and I are on good terms. So I was like, hey, can you make sure I don't get kicked out? She's like, yeah, I got you. So I could actually go there for free, which was awesome. And she would just tell the like management, like, don't worry about him, he's fine. Like, don't get onto him. And then she moved. I was like, damn it. Lost my free end at the trampoline park. I should probably like put some points there. There we go. Oh, that's not where I needed to go. I need to check the eBay listing for that, for the processor. See if I'm about to spend money or not. Let's see, which one is it? Oh. It ends in 18 hours at 410 bucks. All right. $12 shipping. Gross. Then 2 motherboards I'm looking at. One is currently at $5. The other one is at 51? Rude. One's got 1 day, 22 hours. The other one's got 2 days, 4 hours. We'll keep an eye on them. If I can get away with doing a motherboard and processor upgrade for under 500 bucks, I will be so happy. Because what I didn't realize is Adobe Premiere is in no way optimized for AMD processors. It just breaks. So one of the things, like if you have a really good GPU, is you can do hardware acceleration. So that way your GPU is doing a lot of the work instead of your CPU. Not if you have an AMD processor, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. Like, okay, well, don't use the AMD. Use the, you know, the GPU part of it. It's like, we don't know what we're doing because you have the wrong processor. Okay, whatever. So I'm looking at an i9 14900K to update to.
I need mana.
And then a Z790 Tomahawk for the motherboard, which are supposed to be like 500 bucks, but you can find them online for brand new for like 200 and gently used for like 100. But one of the listings I'm looking at, the starting bid right now is $4, so there's no reserve. So I'm like, I want that. But I know it's got plenty of watchers. But, you know, even if I get away with like 50 bucks, worth it.
I need mana.
Ow! Don't hit me, that's rude.
I need mana.
Problem solved. Hard leather armor.
How has this tree escaped corruption?
Oh, we're out. Damn it. What do you have currently? I'm lucky. Last year or the year before, I upgraded the GPUs. I've got a 3080 Ti in here, which for what I do is sadly necessary. I was on a 1080 Ti before that, so it was time. I mean, the main question is like, does it work for what you're doing? If so, no point really updating. But for what I do, I sadly need it. Just Jill G15 5511. I'd have to look up what that is. So the main thing is, does it work for you? If it does, no real need to update. But if it doesn't, then yeah, sadly. Oh, all the way over here? Damn it. G15. Is that the 15-inch gaming laptop from Dell? Yeah, okay, I know what it is then. I mean, they're nice little laptops. I have a Predator Helios 300 sitting not right there anymore. It's in my bedroom. I wouldn't mind upgrading the laptop as well.
First to fall to Diablo's wrath.
You can probably get a good gaming laptop for, I don't know, 1,200 bucks. They're pretty cheap, oddly.
Not enough mana.
Oh, well, we need it. Oh, damn it. Why did I use the potion? Come on, man. Griswold is still alive.
Not enough mana.
Who was... Okay, you. I thought we killed you. We're sure things that Neo 2 started stuttering. Interesting. I wonder why. Probably an optimization update that Windows did that broke everything. Like the other day when my audio was absolute garbage and you could hear my 3D printer going like crazy, which I didn't realize you could, sorry. It was because Windows didn't update and just broke everything. It was great. I had to reinstall my whole audio interface.
I'll put that to good use.
Get that.
Not enough money.
The best part is, like, I have disabled automatic updates every possible way that you can imagine,
Not enough money.
and it just still does it. No, so it's funny. He has a little pig toy, and you'll hear it's like chonk 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 chonk, like it's pretty adorable, actually. I love it. As a token of my gratitude, I will do things. You got garbage. Yeah, I didn't realize that like the audio processing had completely broken. So it wasn't blocking any sound, the compressor wasn't working, the expander wasn't working. I wasn't aware. Because of course I can't hear my streams unless I do dumb things to make sure I can. It just makes everyone upset. You know, minor detail. I guess we'll grab that. So today is actually his birthday. He turned 6 today. And I posted a picture on Facebook, which I also put on Instagram, that I also put on YouTube. And now my phone's blowing up. It's great. I will always support my dog getting plenty of love. He deserves all of it. Because he's adorable. Well, you have a mana regen shrine, so use it. Regen that mana. There we are. Perfect. Now let's make that stronger. What are you up to? Your ow, damn it. 20 to 30, okay. Yeah, one of the things I fought with a lot over the years is getting like decent audio for streams. It is surprisingly difficult to do. Oop, oop. I heard a term. It's probably garbage, but I want it. 1 to 2 fire damage. Definitely don't want it. I wish. I've tried to like teach him to like go fetch things. He won't do it. He just looks at me. He's like, no idea what you want, Dad. It's fine. Still love you. You know, like those dogs that like grab a beer from the fridge and such. Yeah, I want him to be one of those. I don't drink much. Like there's one wine that I have that I taste amazing, so I drink it. But that's it. Like I don't drink beer, I don't drink liquor, none of that. And not like I don't have anything against it. I just don't like the taste. So it works out pretty well. Because alcohol's really expensive, believe it or not. If you're ever looking for more quiet keyboard. Oh, I'm all ears. I actually have another Razer keyboard that's silent. I just don't like the feel of it. So what I need to do is find what the hell are they called? The thing that the key is. Actuator, I guess? I don't know. There's a word for this. Find the quiet ones that still have the tactile feedback. That's what I need. Because I've gotten very accustomed to it. Switch. Is it just Switch? Oh man. It's been a long time. Alright, where is this waypoint? Ooh, Sapphire, I need that. Yeah, well, what do you recommend there?
Not enough mana.
Ow! Getting bullied over here. There, die. What's that doing now? 20 to 30? Not too great, not too bad either. It's enough. Of course, it's gonna be terrible when we go to fight the Countess, since she's got very high fire resistance, but that's fine. I need mana. You always need mana. Skill Shrine. 28 to 38. Ew. Honestly, we're gonna abandon the assassin until we get a mod to make her better. She just needs it. There it is. Way too far away from that, but that's fine.
I need mana.
Going back to my history to find that. I know that pain. We'll wait till that runs out to reply.
Oh, who would want to remember this place?
I'm with you there, sister. Nope. Ow.
I need mana.
How were you able to hit me? You should not have been able to survive that, man. You were smack dab in the middle. Level 15. Small charm. I buy too much stuff. I actually just got new cameras in today for the house. I use Wise cams. Man, I love those things. The new Wise cams 4s are absolute insane. It's like a drastic improvement. You know, if he hits me, I think he steals mana, so. MK DK75. Ooh. And it has interchangeable switches. Even better. It's not too bad. 70 bucks with knob control. What the hell does that do? Why do I need knobs? I want knobs. Only downside is it doesn't have a numpad. But I would assume maybe there's a TK 100. No. Because the 75 obviously is the 75% keyboard. Oh. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, there we go. Let's just go to Tana K's website. Just give me, like, all of your products. And then I can look at ones that have. I like that you can buy, like, just just the keyboard and then buy the switches separate. Okay, so it looks like the TK70 is what well, almost. It doesn't have page up and down. Come on, just give me a full-size keyboard. What is wrong with you? Like, I am willing to spend the money on a good quality keyboard. No, Cherry makes silent switches, but I haven't tried them either. So I was really annoyed. I was working with one company for a little while, and they had their own custom keyboard they were making with custom switches, and they were great. And then, I mean, they were in China, and they'd sent me one, and like, hey, if you want, you can try out the other switches. After you do a demo, I was like, yep, that sounds great. So I did the demo. I was like, yeah, I'd like to try the other switches. And they're like, so we can't actually do that anymore because, well, as you know, we're Chinese and we got copyright struck and we can't make them anymore because we don't have because another company had the patent for us. Like, you could still send them to me. They wouldn't. And then they closed down. Also, is it visible how red my left eye is?
Not enough time.
I feel like it is. Ow.
I need mana.
Oh, she's dead. Ralvern, that's rare. A little bit. Oh, wow. Okay, well.
Almost covers the step.
Yeah. So I woke up this morning and like my eye had sleep in it. It was just like sealed shut. It was really annoying. One time I was like, oh, I can't open my eye. That's not cool. So I picked at him, of course. I was like, oh, okay, just had sleep in it. Whatever. And we'll keep that, I guess. Ew. That's better than what we have. And it's been red ever since. You're small on the screen though, so I didn't necessarily mention it. I just had to look up and it looked like it was visible on my display on the camera. I was like, is that actually visible? Yeah, I guess so. Great. I now have tell somewhere. Tell. Alright, let's do this. Bop, tell, and then F. Okay, I'm guessing. I honestly don't know what happened to it. I'm not gonna throw out a guess. No idea. Feed the doggo a treat. How you doing, Kyle? No, hold up. I'm dying. Good. That was the wrong way. Also, if you want to talk to Bobby about the ninja, I don't know if you did or not. He'll be in town this weekend. Coming in for a couple days. You gotta lay down, Ez. Just texted me last night about it. Even better. Yeah, I know he's open to selling, but pretty sure you're not gonna like his price. Okay, that's just rude, sir. I give you a treat and you go away from where I was. Are you just looking to ride again a little bit?
I need mana.
Oh, Jesus. That's gonna kill me. Yes, indeed. A little 2008 Kawasaki Ninja 250. Cute little bikes. I always love the 250s. So as much as the 08s look nice, I have a special place in my heart for the model prior, the 07, the 89 to 07. Not buying it, but he did agree to the offer. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm sure he'll be happy. So I wonder if how he's gonna get it down here. You know, they didn't change that bike for 20 years. My first bike was an 07 Ninja 250, so. I'm actually working on a series of rebuilding my 2007 Daytona 675 that I've got sitting in my shed right now. So that's kind of fun. I've got 3 videos recorded for so far. About to record a 4th probably tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. And then I'm trying to figure out how I want to release that series. Thought about getting an electric motorcycle, right? So like the electric motorcycles seem awesome. I would love to try one out because my life is electric. I have electric car, electric lawnmower, electric tools, everything. I've got solar panels. I'm on my house is powered by Tesla batteries. Like you name it, I'm electric. So I'd love to get an electric bike, but they make no sound, and that's terrifying. Because, like, people already don't notice you when you make a lot of sound, let alone when you make none. You're just a silent thing next to them. And you're tiny. No. I've also thought about building one. Same here, man. Same here. Yeah, like, I'm fixing up the Daytona, and I'm excited for it. I want to ride it. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I ever will. Because of that exact reason. And like, I can't say a whole lot about the whole texting and driving thing because I do it 24/7. But asterisk, my car also drives itself. And I just kind of have to like keep an eye on it. If there's someone near it or in front of it, it knows what to do. You know, it's not like Becky in her giant friggin' Suburban just mowing down everyone in the bike lane. Oh god, that was a lot of damage. New truck before we can consider another motorcycle. So I enjoy riding. I do. I'm just scared now. It's too dangerous. So since the last time we talked, Kyle, I bought 2 more Danger Rangers. One I bought just as a flip, and I already had a buyer in mind for it, so that's fine. The other I bought to steal parts from to fix the other one. So right now I've got 3 Rangers just chilling. I need to finish fixing up the other one, because they're finally able to insure it, so I can get it over to them. I'm taking the doors and the hood off of, well, no, just the doors off of the one I bought, because the driver's side door on this one's kind of garbage. So I gotta swap out the doors, swap out the fenders because they're a little screwy, and then it's ready to go. Like, I would never buy an expensive truck. You know, I like my little truck. If Dad ever, you know, decides he wants to buy a new truck, I'll buy the Silverado off of him, you know, and then I'll make it not a bare bones Silverado. You know, give it cruise control at the very least, power windows. I don't care about power door locks. I never lock my stuff. Because I look at it this way, I'd rather you just open the door instead of breaking my window. A whole lot cheaper for me that way. No, sir. God, hell no. Hell no. That thing is so ugly. I'll get a Rivian R1T before that. Ow. Or the Ford Lightning. Those, they look pretty nice, but we're still a ways away before we do non-Tesla vehicles for pure electric. You know, if you want a good hybrid electric vehicle, get the Chevy Volt. That thing is amazing. Love the Volts. I've had 4 of them. 4 of them. Coming down the pipeline here. If any of them pan out, I should be able to get back into a truck sooner. Nice. Well, hopefully it works out for you, man. Did you get lucky at all with the 2-day run on GameStop? I don't know if it ever got above your purchase price or not. Might as well just use it. I don't know, it's very hard for me to justify buying a new vehicle. Like, new, not like new to me. Though if Tesla gives me a good enough offer, I may consider trading in my S for like a 3. But I'd have to keep my free unlimited supercharging. Like, that's a requirement for me. And every so often they put out an offer like, hey, if you trade in, you can, or if you transfer your unlimited supercharging, you're good. I don't know, I'll buy new again. Did it once 21 years ago and still driving that car. There you go. I plan to drive this Model S pretty much until it's dead. And it's going to take a lot to kill it. It'll take an accident to kill it, honestly. If the battery dies, swap a new battery in. Drive unit died last year. I put a new drive unit in, you know, like... I just really like the full electric car. And free unlimited supercharging, I don't pay for gas. You know, I don't pay to charge if I travel. I can go anywhere for free. It's really nice. I didn't buy it because it's a Tesla. I bought it for, you know, everything else around me is electric. Average down for 3 years at this point, but no, it's not quite enough for me to retire on, so well, there you go. We're paying more for the new car experience again in my case. I mean, the new car experience isn't... So, I mean, I flipped cars for a while. I went through, God, a dozen cars in a year, a couple years in a row. Made good money doing that for a while, but the new car experience wears off so quickly. Like, it's just not worth... Oh, God. Not worth it at all. That's really bad for me. Get out of there. Get out of there. I'm getting low on potions. I don't like this. And honestly, the cost analysis, like, keeping a car is so much cheaper than buying anything new. And of course, the hit you take when you buy something brand new is ridiculous. Downside to buying used, trying to ensure the car wasn't wrecked beforehand. Yeah, that is sadly a big part of it. But I look at it this way, so jack of all trades, if something's broken, I can fix it. It's not that big of a deal. I can do body work, I can do paint work. If it's mechanically sound, that's really what matters, and even then I can still fix it, so. The hard part is when you're working with a vehicle that you can't get parts for anymore. Or parts for, period. We're getting a little low on HP. Let's just use that, I guess. Ooh, light healing potion. I will take that. Alright, so we're gonna beat Indariel and then move over to Genshin because it's past 6 o'clock, so. What level am I? Oh, I'm 17. I can just put that on now. Mark. Another garbage one. Jeez, come on. Do I have anything better I can put on? 20 to life. 31 to mana. Do I have... What level would that be for you? 18? Worth it. I need to find a 2-socket helm then. Why not? Doesn't really give me anything, but it's fun to have. I thought I had an angelic mantle as well. Do I not? Modeled. Oh, I already had a stealth right there. Whoops. It's fine. Oh, this tab is not currently available. Didn't realize. Apparently I didn't keep that one. Whoops. Where's it? Got Vidalos. No, apparently I didn't keep it. Alright, 2-socket helm. Yeah, I don't care about you. And this will give us more mana. Rude. Walk out immediately, get hit. Sounds about right. Town. Nope. I'm actually going out of town, helping a friend move, so I will not be here. Actually, I should be back like late Saturday, but no, we don't have anything planned. I leave Wednesday and should be back late Saturday, hopefully. There we go.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, we have more mana now. Ow, don't hit me. That is a notable amount of enemies that I want nothing to do with. There we go. There we go. 122 mana. I will take the light potions. Because apparently I need them all. What am I doing?
I don't like it down here.
I really need to do editing tomorrow. Oh, I don't want to edit. Like, I'm really hoping I get lucky with this, the motherboard and processor can just do a quick, cheap up. What are you guys doing down here? Do a quick, cheap upgrade on the computer. That way editing isn't the bane of my existence. Oh, fire. I'm like, why is this dude not dying? Oh, that would explain it. I'm also going to try and swap from an AMD processor to an Intel and not reinstall Windows. I expect that to go terribly. But the goal is to go to an i9 14900K and Tomahawk Z790 motherboard. Ow. Because what I did not realize is Premiere is horribly not optimized for AMD. So you can't even use GPU acceleration with an AMD processor, no matter what GPU you have. Because I don't understand why, but GPU acceleration requires an Intel processor to even enable. Explain that to me. Like, you can enable it. It just doesn't work. And it doesn't tell you that. Nothing's like, oh, you enabled this feature. Just a heads up. I'm like, no, it doesn't tell you. I was like, man, there were no changes from that. Like, yeah, there's a reason there were no changes. Because it doesn't do anything. So dumb. amazing, which is a couple of sapphires too for being able to cast more traps. There's level 3, which is great, but I still need the waypoint. So, oh, you are a champion. Where did it spawn? Yeah, I'm trying to be able to do the whole upgrade for under $500. If I can, I'll be happy. When I first looked into it, I was like, oh, that's $1,000. It's not happening anytime soon, which is weird. You know, at half the price, I'm able to do it immediately. Anyway, I can finagle the budget to work with, you know, $500-600 compared to $1,000 in a 1 month window, you know. But when I started looking on eBay, like, yeah, you can get the processor for usually around $400 or $500. Like, okay, I'd like to get it for the 400 mark. And the motherboard, like, I've got one listing open right now for $5. It ends in a day and a half. Another one that's started at 11, it's up to like 45. So I'm like, okay, I could probably get out of this for $50 for the motherboard. Nice. Okay, where's this waypoint? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, just go on eBay, dude. And then I guess I need to try and see if I can sell my Ryzen 9 3950X, but I don't think I have the box anymore. So I imagine this thing still goes for a pretty penny. Yeah, it's just annoying that, you know, my current motherboard is a AM4 socket and I need, was it, an LA 1700 for the i9? Like, damn it. Because originally I was like, oh, I'll just buy a processor, no big deal, I'll upgrade that. I was like, wait, what socket do you need? Yeah, that. That minor detail. LGA 1700, yeah, whatever it is. Because we can't just have standard naming conventions. That's far too easy. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Extra fast, you don't say. Why are you refreshing? Don't do that. That's creepy. Makes me think something's broken. Yeah, I said at like $500-600, totally worth the upgrade to make editing a whole lot easier. Because the amount of times that like Premiere just chugs on me, I'm like, the other day I literally watched an i5 with, I want to say it was 16 gigs of RAM and a 1080 in it, outperform my beast of a computer editing the same videos. And I was like, yeah, that bottleneck is AMD. Like, I've tried moving the files over to an SSD, to my NVMe drive. I've tried, you know, hardware acceleration that doesn't actually work. I mean, I've got a 3080 Ti in here, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like, if it actually used my GPU, I'd be fine. Like, I rarely see, like... Yes. Is the 5000 series already out? All right, let's see. Later this year next. Yeah, not gonna touch it. I can only imagine. Oh god, I forgot to go to players 1. Not good. Yep, that's about what I expected from her.
I need mana.
Like, I can only imagine the power requirement that thing will take, you know?
Death becomes you, Andariel.
Okay, now we need to glitch in Dariel. Let's take that too. Talk to Warov. Go east.
Good day.
Gonna cost more than a car, right? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised by it.
Hello. Greetings.
Like, I don't even know what you would do with, like, what would even stress that thing?
Greetings.
Hello again.
Because I don't think you can even stress the 4000 series. That's not bad. Keep that. Just like 3. Get rid of those. Alright, that's good enough for now. Toss you in the stash. Seems like a good spot. Alright, so now we're gonna save and exit. Yeah, like if you don't have a strong enough power supply, the 4000 series just is a grenade. It does nothing. People have reported with like the 4080s and 4090s of actually popping the breakers in their walls because it uses so much power. What was the name of my other crap? Change. I don't remember what I listed my other stream as. Genshin. So we're just gonna do this over here. There we go. Open up my other stream. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put music on my starting screen. I like that. Gotta update all the info. Save. There we are. All right, so let's do some of our weekly stuff. So I went a little longer on D2 than I meant. It's fine. I was doing traps and things, you know. . 160? 160. Yeah.
Add Astra.
All right, let's go visit Arlecchino. And using that team is a guaranteed way to die. Yep, burn baby burn. There we go, that team. Ow. Ow. Alright, let's do this. So we definitely need these drops.
Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
That sounds like a weird thing to say, but we'll go with it. Maybe I don't have the courage.
Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Nope. Please die. Thank you.
Is it my turn now?
Ow. That does a lot of damage. Don't do that.
I see everything.
Alright, let's heal. Phase 2. I will say, like, GPUs have gone down quite a bit, so that's exciting. So if I do decide to upgrade to a 4000 series next year or something, hopefully it won't cost me too much money. Oh, he definitely was. There's no way he wasn't. Whoever he is, he's a pretty good voice actor. Credit where credit's due. Maintenance tomorrow? Is it? What? No? 423. Maintenance compensation travelers we've reached 423. Compensation must be claimed for the end of version 4.6. No? Maybe. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, I think maybe EU's just having on the struggle bus, man. Can I do anything with this event? Yeah, I can. Let's go do. Need 4,500, huh? Right, go to the game. Teleport to Mondstadt. Seems like a weird choice of waypoint, but we'll go with it. What changes do they do? Oh, I have not played Dead by Daylight, so. Ow. I mean, I would prefer to just hide. Like, that's what I'm good at. And it's fine. I don't like that. I feel compelled to do something now. Oh, I'm the hunter. Damn it. Okay. What do you mean unstable? Why are we unstable? Does YouTube think we're unstable? Oh, YouTube's way the hell back there. Go live. Yeah, you say excellent. I don't know why you said unstable. Rude. Being the hunter. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't want to be the hunter. I had someone get pissed at me the other day for being a quote-unquote camper. I was like, Vantage Point isn't a camper. That was weird. Why can I not? What? Oh. I just realized I'm using the wrong button. Whoops. Okay. Of course, I don't know what anything's supposed to look like, so that doesn't help. Oh, I had a ping spike? Okay, so I guess something broke. That's fair. Oh, I got stuck. Oh, way over there? Damn it. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Oh, I lost track of the last person. Damn it. I mean, they were working over here. That means nothing. Poor Amber. Yeah, it happens. Time's almost up. Oh, that thing's just in the ground. Wait, so if they're... Quit climbing things. Oh, they're up here. We got him. I'm not a fan of being the hunter. That is for sure. Oh, I got my eyeball. Hey there, Sonny. And hey, Rain, how y'all doing? Okay, let's update. There we go. Now I see chat. Cool. I'm sorry, Rain. I forgot what name you said to use. Oh, I'm only at... Damn it, I need to place more. Oh, wait. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't care about those two. 20,000. Well, I guess I could. Should we? How many points did that give me? That gave me... Yeah. We'll play one more time. Oh, give it a try. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I even put eye drops in earlier. Didn't seem to help. All right, so I'm just gonna turn into a box or a lamppost and chill. Just gonna put that out there. Or yeah, a street light. That's how this works for me. I don't know. Should I actually try? Oh. Damn it! That's too late. I didn't mean to put it that far away. Don't tell them. I didn't even know if it ever dropped, so. Well, I'm out. I got 2 of them. Oh. Well, I don't think we're gonna win this. Yeah, I did half the work. I don't even know where my teammates are. Come on, Ken and Bastion. Need your help, bud. That was weird. It freed me once. It does not seem like they're even trying. So they must be... Oh, well, Hunter's triumphant. That's fine. 578. Is that enough to hit the 6,000 mark? Let's find out. I don't remember how much I had. We got. Damn it. All right, one more game. $50 short. I mean, we should get 50 points no matter what anyway, so. Just for existing. So I saw a really neat thing earlier. It was a like a storage rack for 27 gallon totes. I may build one. You can put like 12 in there. That way you can roll it around and have all of your storage for your totes. I don't know if it would be good for me per se, but like I could build it for other people. No, this is bad. Shit. That thing ran out. Damn it. Bad timing on that. Just gonna put that out there. Don't let him know. Okay, well that was dumb. I don't know where that favor was, but I was useless on that one. Alright, looks like we're losing, guys. Sorry. It's probably my fault.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a
Well, you got 2 out of 4. Are you the hunter? What's up, bud? You camping here? Oh, you killed my thing. Come on, man. That's rude. Come on, Micro. You got this. Scan it. Second-ingem? Second-ingem? I don't know. Time is almost up. Yeah, we're about to get screwed.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Come
They
on.
are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them.
And he got him. That's to be expected. Caught a disguised rebel. Alright, did we get it at least 50 points? We got 323. We are golden. And now I don't have to do daily stuff. Yay! Honestly, I think I prefer my daily ones over that. Alright, we have maxed it out. And that should be. Boop. So let's swap our team back over. Oh. Wrong button. Like, take me out of multiplayer after that. Come on, man. Went one too far. Chair. Final boss of the game right there. I can't believe it was 50 shy. Like, come on, man. Just give it to me at that point. Like, why can't I talk to anyone? Oh.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Thank you for
Man, I
completing
don't
today's
remember what I did.
commissions. Here is your reward.
All right, so I said we maxed out the battle pass, so we don't really have to do anything. It's not important, but which kind of like defeats the purpose of a lot of what I want to do on, you know, on Genshin. Like, what is there to do? Oh, nothing? Great.
This realm is true.
I mean, we're pretty close to Arlecchino's story, so I should probably do that. Pre-farm? For what? I'm still actively farming for Arlecchino, so we do have that going for us.
If you ever have
I think we can actually get her talent up to level. Nope. Didn't get the right one. Damn it. That's Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is Monday? Tuesday? What is today? Today's Monday. If I do it right. That'd be nice for sure. I probably do have quite a bit of them. Let's see. That was order. Order guide to you. Yeah, I have quite a few. Come on, just go. Yeah, I know. But also I need 12 of these. Hey, we have enough. Beautiful. I forgot that I was actually able to do that. I need this one, right? Yeah. Talents. Woo! Boop. Alright. We're nowhere close to being able to get 2 more weeks before we can do that one. Because I don't have enough for those. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I guess on Wednesday I need to like button down the hatch and kind of grind that a bit. I guess... I mean, that's really the only boss I need. So I guess we'll just farm her domain real quick. Boop. Wrong thing. Because I still need better artifacts where we're like, we get kind of decent the other day. Kind of. Wow, yeah, that is just painful. But like her feather? Awesome feather for not Arlecchino. Her flower, it's pretty good. Her sands are alright. Can't complain about those. It's good. I feel like I'd like to get either crit damage or crit rate with the other stat. But she's pretty decent right now. Like 51 and 191. And those artifacts, I mean, that's par for the course. But since I've learned how to actually use Arlecchino, it's gotten a lot better. I've got a lot of them. Can I access my bag right now? Yes. I've got 60 ready to go, so... Ow. That's not what was supposed to happen. You wanna come on back, bud? Wow. How'd you get so many? You just never use them, or...? I mean, I don't really... Well, that was my deal. I don't typically use mine either, but... It makes sense. Just one day when you just want to sit there farming for a while. I just wish this domain didn't suck. It'd be great. But it does. Hey, we got a triple artifact. Garbage. Maybe. Garbage. About right. Just sit there for 2 hours, just grind it over and over. Yeah, I just really don't like this domain.
Everybody stand back!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlook.
Like, they had a lot of options, and this is what they went with, you know?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
They went with Geo for some weird, asinine reason. Jeez, just a casual 74,000 there. Will this still heal her? It does. Nice. Alright, attack. I mean, no real point of looking at these since I'm not going to use them, but good to have nonetheless. Artifacts aren't particularly good for geo characters. Because that's why. Yeah, that's usually the reason.
Everybody stand.
The wind knows
Come on in, bud.
fallen leaves. Adorn my
Ring cutter.
Fallen leaves, adorn my ray cutter. Yep, that seems right. That's the right words. Ow. How are you taking no damage, sir?
Overrule. Let's light it up. Teamwork
into the wind.
Rain out.
You know what, we'll just do this. It's fine.
Commendable.
115,000 once she gets fully going. Adorn my ray. Yep, exactly. Ow. And the thing is, like, I don't like Claymore users at all. I do not use them. Garbage and garbage. Cool. Cool.
Transfix. Everybody stand. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Yeah, it probably is. You just took that to the face, my dude.
Let me read you a verse. Rain out. This is where you fall. Overrule. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Well, get some teamwork going then, bud. Ow.
Witness the power of Gawa.
Witness the power of Guwa indeed. Her attack speed is kind of insane. Like, I don't usually like spear users, but she works for me. It's just all defense, my dude. It's not what we need. We don't need defense over here. Alright, let's finish up this story. Where is it? Nope. Nope. This one. There we go. And now it's story time. I also need to do like some serious cable management now that I've adjusted my desk, because this is ridiculous.
Seeing as we still have some time
I have
before
a
my
few.
meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad
So
to see you get
cold.
along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
Planning on doing anything to them, are you?
Oh, she definitely is.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Well, that's going to be a bad day for them.
You're going to kill them?
What? No.
Are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no. In
the little
my
quest one?
organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception.
No, it's separate. I
Say
don't
our
think I did.
principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
So there's really no other way to solve the issue.
I would imagine
I'll have to
Lady
look it up.
Lynette and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
The
They
song
can try
Burning
to
in the
escape,
Embers, full
but once
animated
you know
short,
our
7
secrets,
minutes. Ooh.
there's no getting out alive.
I'll obviously not watch that on stream.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my
6.3
guests, I suppose
million
I could
views.
turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them.
So
for
that little
something
short
I
generated them about
couldn't do.
$40,000
If their efforts are
on average.
unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now,
Just
for
cut the
matter
damn
at
pigeon.
hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will
Yeah, we
always be
can-
time later to
do
run off
that.
and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like
Fine.
we wrapped things up just in time.
Don't bump the mic. Yeah, I've had this keyboard that I'm using. It's just a standard Razer mechanical keyboard. I've had it since 2018. It's done me well. Got it for $20. It was on sale. Can't argue with that. Oh, never let my dude. What's up?
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself.
So the
should
old
be afforded
IBM
the
mechanical
proper
keyboards?
level of respect.
Loud as an
Although, if I
understatement.
may speak plainly, I must
I used to work at a
confess that I
bank
did
and,
not anticipate we
one
would
of the
have
guys
occasion to meet again
in
after
my department, we were in
presenting
the
with
IT department.
I see you
He,
brought the
he
traveler
brought one in.
Apollon with you as well.
It had a
If
PS2
I may
adapter,
inquire
PS2
as
to
the
USB
purpose
adapter,
of your
so you could
visit.
still play it,
I'll
still
be
utilize
departing
it.
Fontaine shortly. There is,
Everyone
however,
wanted to kill
an
him.
outstanding matter that I would like to
So
see
damn
resolved
loud.
before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I typically get in trouble if I have a mechanical keyboard in any professional environment. I type way too fast, so it becomes very distracting for people if I start to type quickly on a keyboard that's way too loud. Yeah, like I could do without the loudness of this one, but I love the tactile feel.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
Razer Black
I
Widow,
heard you have a
Razer
certain
green
fondness
switches.
for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Let's see.
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to
It's
reach
amazing
the
how much that
ocean,
little tactile feedback
but
helps.
I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Not really. Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass
Really
filled
clever
with
review for
tainted
7%
water.
to meet the researching
It
interest
may have
amongst
been
keyboard
tainted at one
enthusiasts.
point in time, but
They
not to
feature
worry. I'll
new
make
technical
sure
bump
it's
mechanics to deliver
drained of
satisfying
all
feedback with a
impurities
pleasant
and returned to its
sound while retaining a light
cleanest form.
actuation force. I don't want the pop. That's the thing.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been
Passive
involved in
aggressive
his
there.
passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, I'm sure certain measures can be taken to
Like if they
reduce
made
the
just a part of
frequency
one of those.
such troubles.
I've seen little fidget toys that have
You choose your words
just literally
carefully indeed.
keyboard switches on them.
In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neverlet. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in
I need to test
meantime.
out the one I've got behind me because it's
Alright,
silent,
traveler,
but
pile
I
on.
haven't tested it to see
Time
if
to
it's
go.
how it feels for feedback. Let's grab that real quick. It's got a lot of dog hair on it, that's for sure. Oh, speaking of dog hair, sat on the dog tail. Where we going? We're leaving. Okay. Would help if I hit W. Yeah, like this one is just, it's squishy. I don't know what switches it has in it. Like this just has that satisfying, like, let me get down. Just like 75% get this one. So it's also a Razor. It is a Power Up Bundle
What
V2.
exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of
Oh.
water, and then some kind of irrigation
No, like
scheme.
just, this is a keyboard
You
and
really
it
want to
feels
know.
terrible.
I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns.
Like there's just
at
no
the moment.
feedback on it.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
I do wonder, like, could I just, it's also really light. Like this one is a steel frame, like it's got heft to it.
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your tiki cap on, don't you, traveler?
The Knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Memoria, she mentioned Clairvay's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvay was the entire time? Uh-oh. Boop. Donk. Dude's probably stealing from me.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
No, I'm dying.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
Oh, he's talking to me. My bad. I also wasn't paying attention.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Silent tactile. Like, I don't know what silent linear means. It looks kind of familiar for some reason.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Like, the greens are
Please, I
clicky
want
tactile,
to.
orange is silent
It's not
tactile,
like I'm short on
yellow
supply.
is silent
All the
linear. I
extras
think
will
linear
be
is what I
useless come
hate.
tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many
4
takers
millimeter travel
today,
distance,
so I'm
1.9
still swimming in
actuation.
papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably
the
get
green-
going, actually, so...
Have another 0.5 millimeter of travel distance,
Hold on.
but 0.1 millimeter
Of course,
less
I'm happy to compensate
actuation.
you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
The fear.
Oh, thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Immersive
Well,
RGB
now that
lighting.
my
I don't
affairs
care
are
about that.
settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we
Oh yeah.
stick around
Just
for a
constant
little
force
bit?
feedback.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Looks like Belmont's trying to buy us more
It
time.
appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded
3.5
to give
millimeter
Lily
travel
some extra
distance,
time.
1.2 millimeter
I
actuation
just
point.
have one condition. If you agree to my request,
Yeah, let's
I'll
see.
even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not?
Well, yeah,
And
of
my
course we are.
relationship to her.
Wait,
I mean, they're only 25 bucks a pop. I could buy
generous all of a sudden?
both of them.
You're not gonna ask
Just
us to
figure
do
which one I
something
like.
bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself.
Yeah,
You don't have the talent.
I'm surprised I still have letters on this one. Usually my keyboards have
Then what do you possibly...
no letters left. Like the other day, I cleaned my keyboard, so I just took the whole thing apart.
Just
just had keys everywhere. Put it all back together.
Both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Oh, I can't do Dvorak save my life. Like, I have a keyboard in my brain, and beyond that, like, if you change it up, I'm done. Like, it doesn't have to match what I'm typing. I know what the layout should be. So if you put on Dvorak, I'm screwed. And we're out of stamina. Just like that. Now, I used to change people's keyboards to Dvorak just to screw with them. That was always fun. However, it screwed all of us if, like, they locked their computer, or their computer would just sleep afterward.
How about we explore the area ahead of
Oh.
us later?
What? Don't go ask me. How do you know? What? By memory, my dude. Like, in my head, I just have the keyboard. When I talk, I can see the keys. I don't know. It just is what it is, man.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone.
I mean, you're never supposed to
It
look
used
at the
be a
keys.
grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was
Yes,
before
story.
I became
Story
a
time.
harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
Oh,
And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
yup. And why would you do such a thing?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here.
What's wrong with you? Just to
But
screw
she
with them.
quickly realized that being
Makes
part
it more
of
fun.
this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
Doesn't mean people exactly.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea.
We'll never be able to log in, that's for sure.
Fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
That just sounds terrible.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
No. Not a
Despite
chance.
being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed,
Why is this keyboard $140 now?
Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course,
That's
there was
ridiculous.
one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere? Perry?
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
I guess I can just do it this way. Just pop the same thing out.
Huh. I suppose we can call her that for now.
No, just broke the tip off that.
Clairvy
looks
was
like
a
it pops out.
cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help.
I also realized I don't have
expose the
a
truth.
switch pulling tool.
But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom
You're
shining
simming.
in her eyes.
Instead, I still have the
One
box
day
to this
that
thing I bought 8 years ago.
Simply vanished.
Long gone. I probably have one laying around somewhere
What
there.
happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Uh-oh, we gotta kill her. Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top. The anime noir? I can't say I've seen it.
You mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any
I'll have to see if I
conception
can
of what
find
was
it.
right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
This was your story, just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago.
Well, there we
I
go.
must say,
I still have my Crunchyroll
hearing it
subscription, so that
now
would work.
does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clairvy we met, though, who is she exactly?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire.
I'm trying to figure out if
Something
I can
left
actually
over
replace
in
these
the
switches
wake of
without having to
blaze
solder
and
them.
ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case.
Oh, nope. It's got to be desoldered.
Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that...
I could solder them, but at
never
that
grew
same
up.
point, like,
No wonder
that's
Paimon got
tedious
such a
work I don't
weird
feel like
feeling
doing.
when we were talking to her.
am I capable? Yes. Do I want
I
to?
should put it this way.
Hell no.
Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
Could always do a
Well,
red
if
dragon.
all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Oh.
But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes?
How'd you
The
know?
reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! I can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way?
No.
So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I
Uh-oh.
hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
We're speaking.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow.
No, that's
Anger
actually...
makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Clairvy.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh?
Perry?
Perry?
How'd you know?
It's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Uh-oh.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, "If only Father wasn't the one who took us in." Sato added, "I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person." Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
Is he?
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget.
Oop.
That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
That's kind of smart, actually.
Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple.
I think I'm gonna try this
out.
out.
Face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house
shall
their
pay
lives.
And so it shall be.
Philly was not doing well, was she? She's ugly crying. Look at her.
Father, please wait.
Something you want to say, Linny?
Oh, she
Please
sounds pissed.
reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree.
Okay.
Winnie.
I implore you to
Father,
reconsider.
please.
Okay.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
I'll start off with the default ones and see if I need to swap it. Yeah, $30, like it's
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
hard to argue with, you know.
Given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons.
Uh-oh.
And face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules
It'll
of the
be
house
here
will not be
Monday.
altered.
There's no
Traitors
point in
must
having
be
it here
punished.
Wednesday because I'll be out of town. So
However,
we're potentially out of
resolving
town.
disputes with a duel is also one of our rules.
So,
one
Monday.
that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Bead.
And also, you know, it's Amazon, so worst case scenario, return it.
Impossible. Father
Impossible?
is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny, you don't stand a chance, my dude. She's the true pyro goddess, so you just have a bow. And then we step in.
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Yeah, they're
Lenny
totally
tried
gonna
to
die.
duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that?
No, they can't.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
No, I'm not. You're talking. Is executing them really what she wants?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
She didn't say that, though. Back then, she never actually answered my question. That makes the answer pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the Knave will lose on purpose. Although, we've taken on Harbingers
Guests are
before.
around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Alright, let's do this.
Traveler, hey, where are you going?
Leroy
Traveler?
Jenkins. I'd like to see for myself what the fourth of the two Harbingers can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Yeah, what is on my leg? If that's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Please let me choose my team. Oh, we're totally gonna die. Shit.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves.
This is not gonna go well.
One with nature.
These rising flames!
Watch out for Father's movements!
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry.
My turn now. Witness my rise. Laid bare.
Into the wind.
Going in!
With the fall of darkness,
No, my sister's even
destruction shall
spoken more
rise.
effective.
Have a taste of purgatory.
Could we not?
Is it my turn now? Transfix.
If I really have to draw my blade, then
I would really like if you drew your blade right now. Just saying, bud.
with wind and cloud.
Is it my turn now?
Now's our chance!
Fly tangled in a web.
Let me lead you a verse.
With these rising flames.
No, we gotta get rid of the. We gotta heal.
Laid bare.
Everybody
Not what I wanted to do, but what I needed to do.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
All right, we're on phase 2. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but we're gonna try. Center of two worlds. Yeah, that went how I expected it to, actually.
Time to act. Let's light it up. The wind knows me.
Did you absorb my... Oh, you fired a laser. She can't heal at all? Hold up. Just straight up can't heal.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. Tread now our chance. Over your punishment made manifest.
Let's light it up.
And she's dead. This is not gonna go well. Just straight up can't heal. I thought like she could only not heal if she had her E out. This is not the team I wanted out for this. Just saying.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope has been extinct. Now our chance. Over here.
Good old Claymore.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Uh-oh.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Why are we using the dull sword? Come on, man. It's canonical. That's fair.
Father, no!
Also, I like that black outfit more.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
I think that's the first time we've ever seen fear on their face.
A crimson moon. I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Well then.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too...
I may go on my way to buy the black outfit when they offer it.
Brother, are you all
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body.
Oh, lovely. That sounds so great.
No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers outside the Palace of Memoria, has been the same horror we saw in the last, or horror, whatever. He wasn't killed at all. WSP? Wisp? Are we not skipping? Okay.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
We're almost done this, don't worry. Now, if my understanding of the knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The hooray that lived in the house, the hearth is dead. The one that remains is, well, means what's up? Oh. Yeah.
So,
just doing the Arlecchino story.
letting us go, Father?
Not quite.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you.
Hi.
So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so,
I won't have to live in
fear anymore. I'm sorry,
I
Father.
still love you.
I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Such a wet nose.
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
I will say the first half of the story wasn't that good. Coming to the end,
Of course,
on board.
I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well.
They're gonna need some
I
help.
prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
It's a good story.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny. I'll help you walk back.
Yeah, I don't think I trust the poison kid. Just saying. Right? I mean, to be fair, she was kicking my ass, so. Like, the writers know what they're doing. It's just they put a lot of filler in there, man.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to
No,
the
you did not.
future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
I will hold your paw. Give it to me. Thank you.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's so speechless.
If this really is Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lies.
Oh. Okay then. Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yeah.
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed.
Thankfully, I don't have Lenny, so I don't have to worry about using that team. It's nice they put that in there.
Sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down.
Just a little bit.
Somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
So I did not get her.
Of course,
Lost 50-50 to Suan.
freedom
Oh,
to them on a silver platter.
I lost
They
my
have to
first one to
fight for it
Chi-Chi.
and prove themselves
So
worthy
I
of
feel
it.
you.
Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I
Saving
still
for
haven't
Natlin
seen
for the
outside world.
Pyro Archon. I'm curious who,
Well,
like,
it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
what are they going to do for the Pyro
Perhaps
Archon?
they
Because
would be
you
willing
just
to tell you
gave
what
us the
outside
Pyro
world
Harbinger.
is like.
And she's massively overpowered.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Just Please don't make me have to endure it, Paimon. I have to hear it, don't I?
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
I'm guessing a strong off-field power. That would make sense.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from.
But we already have one of those.
If I had some Mora,
Are you saying that someone's gonna take Zhongling's throne?
one for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like
Imagine.
that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
It's only 3, my dude.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
They got horns.
I saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head
Kinda ugly.
and a super scary face.
Sad,
Is there
but
any yokai
cute.
like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
We were doing so well. You weren't talking.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying.
You know, Clary, that's how a lot...
I'm just kidding.
Never, we're not touching that.
Being able to study whatever
Nope.
you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
You tell Clary all about the various nations you visited. Eventually, the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once called home.
Super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Just stop talking.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Cut to black. Clary is listening really intently to Paimon's story about her time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we've told her and go back to being that scared little girl who could only hide in the shadows. So busy thinking I almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. Oh, thank God. She's out in the sun.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well?
Oh, they know.
Oh, I almost forgot.
I'm dead.
It's all getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Aw.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
That's because you never shut up, Paimon. It would have never ended.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye.
Oh.
Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, you're back.
Father?
Why are you coughing? You're fine.
Linny! Hey, Linny!
It's Linny and the others. You forgot some of your line there.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
You're so nosy.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filial and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house.
Get out of there.
It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'Été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
Buddy sucks.
I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization
Have a good one, man.
is
I appreciate
a
you being
heavy
here.
Responsibility. One not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
Probably the top hat.
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
I don't know if I'd really call that a back down, but...
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough.
Yeah, you're pretty weak.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it.
Well, he doesn't have Part
We
B.
have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time.
I mean, he is like,
Even
what,
without
12?
that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization
Have a good one, Rain. Appreciate you being here, man.
requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy.
I just want to know what's up with their eyes, and they're never going to tell us.
Understand, Father.
That's all I want to know.
Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Yes, I am.
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, And
Can you
I
tell us what that is?
don't intend to back
Do we get
down.
to learn what Project Stuja is?
Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
Just give them a stabbing
Having
him.
members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the knave is
No matter
bad.
how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired
Not like
destination.
the doctor or Senora. Both of them were pretty obviously bad. All right, we waited 2 days. Now what?
Didn't Lenny say that Lynette and Fremine were...
Yeah, he did. So let's go do that. You don't need to talk ever, actually. Like, I wish they had an option, just disable Paimon. Done. Be happy.
The rain
all we
has
need.
stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet.
Oh, you need to get back to Waxingly. Okay, if we're not careful, she'll die just from this, so...
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
Oh, there's no need to worry. I'm right as rain. But rain is wrong. It's
I knew
wet.
you'd come out unscathed.
Wet is
Us,
unscathed.
On the other hand,
You're dead.
well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy
Yeah, she's dead.
gone?
Totally dead.
Lenny and the return to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been
I
fulfilled.
see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Eh? I guess she's also a shade, huh?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the
Wow.
year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crusabina had an extremely cruel,
The House of the Rising Hearth.
way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
No.
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
Yeah, because, you didn't get...
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything.
Oh, he's about to talk a lot.
It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit.
Oh, thank you, Yo.
If Father
I just got the notification for the like. I appreciate it.
I probably would have already...
Don't think about that. She saved you in the
Father
end.
rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have
Damn right it is.
or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Just invite us back as guests, and we'll call it even.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
No, they're dead.
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
And it's done! Woo! One less quest. Alright, so with that done, that is where we are going to end it here. That was in total about 5 hours of questing for that. So I want to say we went for about 3 hours the other day and then another hour and a half to 2 hours. I appreciate it getting out. So that's not too bad, but that was mostly just watching a movie. We will be back in the morning, likely closer to 8:30 a.m. Just because I've got to get a couple things done before I start the stream. But it'll be a bit of Neo too. And until then, I appreciate everyone being here, and I hope you have a wonderful day and or night. Bye-bye.